Welcome back to Waynesider, the place where the stories behind the spectacle come to life. Today's report is one of the most emotional and heartbreaking we've ever covered. Fans across the world are stunned as Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, two of WWE's biggest stars and most beloved figures, are facing devastating family news that has shaken them to their core. Becky and Seth are more than just superstars. They are symbols of perseverance, hard work, and passion. Over the years, they have battled in some of WWE's most iconic matches, carving out legacies that will live forever in the history books. Together, they've built a bond that fans have come to admire both inside and outside the ring. Their relationship has been a shining light in the world of professional wrestling. From the moment they went public, fans rallied behind them, celebrating every milestone, from their engagement to the birth of their child. They became WWE's ultimate power couple, embodying the perfect balance between fierce competitors and loving partners. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. But even the strongest couples are not immune to the pressures of fame, constant travel, and the relentless demands of WWE's grueling schedule. Behind the smiles and victories, there have always been challenges, moments of stress, and silent battles that fans never saw. In recent months, those closest to Becky and Seth began to notice subtle changes. There were moments backstage where Becky seemed quieter than usual, moments when Seth appeared more distant. Their chemistry on camera remained flawless, but something beneath the surface felt different. Whispers began to circulate within the locker room. Some thought it was fatigue. Others suspected personal stress. Both Becky and Seth kept pushing forward, delivering incredible performances while keeping their private struggles hidden from the world. Their love for the business never wavered. Night after night, they walked through that curtain, giving everything to the fans while quietly carrying the weight of their personal lives on their shoulders. For them, the show always had to go on. But no one could have prepared them for the devastating news that would change everything. The night it happened began like any other WWE event. Becky was scheduled for a high-profile match, while Seth was involved in a major storyline on Raw. The energy backstage was electric, and the couple appeared calm and focused, ready to do what they do best. Halfway through the show, however, everything shifted. A private phone call came through, and Becky was seen stepping away from the gorilla position to answer it. Moments later, her entire demeanor changed. Witnesses described her expression as one of complete shock and devastation. Seth, unaware at first, continued preparing for his segment. When he was informed of the situation, he immediately dropped everything and rushed to Becky's side. What followed was described by those backstage as one of the most emotional moments they have ever witnessed. The news they received was a family tragedy of unimaginable magnitude. Details remain private out of respect, but sources confirm it was something deeply personal and heartbreaking. The couple held each other tightly, both in tears, surrounded by fellow superstars offering quiet support. The atmosphere backstage shifted from excitement to silence. Matches continued in the ring, but behind the curtain, everyone's focus was on Becky and Seth. WWE officials scrambled to adjust the show as it became clear they would not be able to continue with their scheduled appearances. Triple H reportedly stepped in, personally speaking with the couple and ensuring they had privacy and immediate arrangements to leave the arena. Witnesses described him as visibly emotional, showing deep empathy and care during the difficult moment. As Becky and Seth exited the building hand in hand, wrestlers and crew members lined the hallways in silent solidarity. Many were seen with tears in their eyes, knowing the magnitude of what the couple was going through. By the time the show ended, rumors had already begun swirling online. Fans noticed Becky and Seth's absence and flooded social media with questions and messages of concern. Hashtags like, "Stay strong Becky," and "Pray for Seth," quickly began trending worldwide. In the hours that followed, WWE released a brief statement acknowledging the couple's leave of absence, citing personal family matters. The statement was short, respectful, and left fans yearning for more details while respecting the couple's privacy. Backstage, the mood was somber. Several wrestlers spoke privately about how much Becky and Seth mean to the locker room. They aren't just champions or top stars, they are mentors, friends, and symbols of what it means to give your heart to this business. Some insiders revealed that Becky had been carrying this emotional burden for weeks, holding it together for the sake of her matches and fans. Seth, ever the supportive partner, stayed strong for her, even as his own heart broke behind the scenes. The tragedy has left a void not just in storylines, but in the soul of WWE itself. With both Becky and Seth stepping away, entire rivalries and title pictures will need to be rewritten. But more importantly, a family within the WWE family is grieving. As the wrestling world processes this news, there's been an outpouring of love and support. Fans have shared messages of encouragement, while fellow wrestlers have posted heartfelt tributes, urging everyone to keep Becky and Seth in their thoughts. Triple H reportedly held a private meeting with the roster, reminding them that while WWE thrives on larger-than-life battles, real-life struggles matter even more. His words, described as emotional and powerful, brought many to tears. For now, Becky and Seth are focusing on their family and healing. The future of their careers remains uncertain, but their legacy as two of WWE's most beloved figures is untouchable. This heartbreaking chapter is a stark reminder of the humanity behind the spectacle. Beyond the bright lights and roaring crowds, these are real people facing real pain. And as we close this story, we reflect on the bond between Becky and Seth, a bond forged in love, tested by the pressures of fame, and now strengthened by their shared grief. The WWE Universe will stand by them through it all, proving once again that in this world of scripted rivalries and dramatic moments, the truest battles are fought in the heart. Tonight, the story isn't about victories or defeats. It's about love, loss, and the enduring power of family, both inside and outside the ring. And as the WWE community comes together, one thing remains certain: Becky and Seth will never face this heartbreak alone.